Want to invest in China, the second largest economy in the world? Well, a draft law that's under discussion during the country's ongoing annual political season is set to make it easier, smoother and fairer for you. Today, a draft of China's much-anticipated foreign investment law was submitted for review to the annual session of China's top legislator, the National People's Congress, and on March 15th, nearly 3,000 lawmakers will vote on it. So what is this draft law about, and what might it mean for the future of doing business in China? I'm Katie Kapsik, and this is Xinhua Special. Since the beginning of reform and opening up in 1978, China has passed 3 laws on foreign-funded enterprises in an effort to attract foreign investment, and rolled out a string of measures to ease market access and improve the business environment. By the end of 2018, around 960,000 foreign-funded enterprises had been registered in China, bringing in an accumulated investment of over $2.1 trillion, which has been an important driving force for the economy. But despite the immense progress and staggering numbers, there is nevertheless a need for a new unified law, as the current ones can hardly catch up with the changing requirements in building a new system of open economy. The new law should help create a more efficient, more stable, more transparent and more predictable legal environment for foreign investors, breaking new grounds in pursuing high-level all-round opening up. And this is where the foreign investment law comes in.
外商呢进入任何一个市场，它除了看重这个市场本身的一个原有的一个潜力以外呢，它的一个制度的一个环境，其实对它非常重要。这个也是对它来讲是减少它成本的一个很重要的一个原因。
In 2015, the Chinese Ministry of Commerce released a draft foreign investment law for public comment. Now, after public consultation and 2 readings by the NPC Standing Committee, it is in the final stage. Once adopted, it will replace the 3 existing laws to become a unified basic law regulating foreign investment.
Now I think, in the form of law, it shows the government's resolve to build a really law-based society.
The draft law stipulates that the state will adopt a system of pre-establishment national treatment plus a negative list for foreign investors. It might seem confusing, right? But with the existing 3 laws, if a foreign businessman, let's call him David, wants to invest and set up a factory in China, he will first need to get a number of approvals required to establish a foreign invested enterprise, including approvals of the company's contract, articles of association and business activities. Then he will need to nail down the approval and filing of his investment project. He also needs to obtain industry permits to make sure that his investment is not in prohibited industry areas before he can finally register. However, once the new foreign investment law is implemented, David will no longer need to go through approval procedures specially required for foreign investors. As long as the industry area he invests in is outside the negative list, he will be given the same treatment as Chinese investors when registering enterprises, handling project approvals and filings, as well as obtaining industry licenses. The draft law states that foreign invested enterprises can participate in setting industrial standards and government procurement activities equally to Chinese invested ones. It also states that no administrative means may be used to force the transfer of technology, that the state shall not expropriate or requisition foreign investment except under particular circumstances and in the public interest, and that the state will establish a working mechanism for complaints by foreign invested enterprises.
那不管是对于这个我们无形资产的保护，对于我们整个外商投资的一个保障和外商投资的服务，对公平竞争这些条款其实都是非常重要的。
法律呢，它一定就是说更加符合我们现在的现实的需求，也对我们整个中国营商环境的优化提供了强大的法律保障。
The Chinese market has become increasingly important to the growth of foreign businesses, and the new law, once adopted, will further boost the confidence of these foreign firms and attract even more potential investors.
I think and hope it will give more people confidence in China. If you're a foreign investor and you're going to read a law about China, probably the first one you're going to read is the foreign investment law if it's ratified. And in doing so, companies will be able to see many of the issues that they are deeply concerned about are being addressed in the law itself.
It creates a certain sort of expectation fixed expectation that, as a foreigner, you're protected by law to invest in China. So you can build into your model in terms of your returns and your expectation.
As China's 1.4 billion people move up the income ladder, more opportunities for global market growth, investment and cooperation will come to the fore. It is estimated that in the coming 15 years, China will import more than $30 trillion worth of goods, giving new impetus to global growth. The drafting of the foreign investment law sends a strong message about China's new round of high-level opening up. A fairer, more open and more transparent market will bring mutual benefits and wealth to both China and foreign investors.